Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 7.
It is.
It seems like we've already had the whole season.
I mean, there have been ups,
The
there have been
drama.
downs. Yeah, I'm excited at least tonight we got some clarity on some things that went down. We got a little
Did
more
we, though?
context.
Because it seems like we couldn't get a straight answer for the whole situation.
Well, at least we got, like, some sort of narrative here, because the feeds have been down. If you haven't been watching live feeds, the feeds have been down for hours at a time, sometimes a few minutes, then we get a few minutes of feeds, then it's off for, 20 more minutes. So it's, like, been very inconsistent and choppy. Mm-hmm. And we know for a fact that we've been missing some important stuff. So it was good to see some of that tonight, which we'll get into.
All right, well, last time Chelsea won HOH, remember that? That was like 100 years ago. And she nominated Angela and Lisa because they were doing coke in her bathroom.
That's a Real Housewives thing, just to put that out there.
And Sweet Kenny K.
Whenever we see Lisa's name, we feel
Lisa!
Like, yeah, it's the way that Dorit says it in Beverly Hills. Lisa! But yeah, Chelsea was brutal in her explanation of why she put those three up. She was like, yeah, I could have put up Leah and Mackenzie, but these three that I did put up, the house cares about them the least, so.
Oh, no.
Least amount of blood on my hands. Not cares about them the least.
That's so
Damn.
sad.
That's harsh, but I mean.
Lisa's the target, though.
She is. There is a widely held belief throughout the house that Lisa has one of the upgrade powers. She does not. Also, people are just, like, really annoyed by Lisa, but Chelsea specifically feels like Lisa is lying to her, which she is about her vote last week, right? Lisa's claiming that she voted to keep Kenny and vote out Matt, but it was the opposite. Not Kenny. Yes.
Angela could kill somebody, and the target will still be Lisa.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
People are really not liking Lisa. Chelsea also believes, like a few others, that Lisa is not actually a chef in real life, so she feels like she's a liar.
All right, well, who knows? She might not be. Maybe she's lying to the show.
I feel like she cooks, but I think her
chef is an embellishment.
I think her main job is, like, organizing, like, bachelorette parties and things like that, like bachelorette weekends.
Really?
I think she's more of an event planner who cooks also. I don't know, but
all right, well.
Anyway.
Mackenzie also has an axe to grind here. She wants to get revenge for her not boyfriends, whatever you want to call it.
She wants to take out
eviction.
Angela for taking out Matt.
Right. All right, well, Quinn and Brooklyn, they know what's up. They're the bottom of their alliance, number 4 and 5 of the Pentagon.
Right. I mean, you've got the core, which is Chelsea, Cedric, and Cam. And Quinn and Brooklyn,
C's.
yes, they've figured out that they're just, like, the extra add-ons to a 3. So they acknowledge this, and they're like, we need to use this to our benefit for right now, but then, we're not going to be 100% locked into this, because we are not priorities for them.
That's funny, because Quinn is in, like, 100 alliances.
He really is. And they, like, set this up to show all these groups that he's in, but they only showed, like, 2.
What the hell?
Well, I guess these are, like, the 2 named ones.
Sloppy, lazy, boring.
Well, we see the Andersons all in, and that is a reference to
the movie?
The Matrix.
Oh.
The Andersons, I believe.
Okay.
Because that's the 4 have-nots from week 1 in that alliance, and that room gives off some Matrix vibes, right?
Yes.
So that alliance is Quinn, Tucker, Chemo, and Cam.
Okay.
Do you think it's serious?
No.
No. I think
Do you?
Not really. I think it's, like, semi-serious. I don't think it's a joke, but it's not a priority for all of them.
Okay. Well, then we have the Visionaries.
Quinn says this is his number 1 alliance.
It's serious as a heart attack.
He says this is the one that he is actually 100% honest with.
And that is him, Chemo, and T-Core.
Oh, I actually really like this trio.
I do as well.
I think it's a good group.
I do, but I'm kind of disappointed in Quinn.
I know. He's been a little messy in these first few
little?
weeks.
He's on all the wrong sides.
Maybe he'll clean it up.
All right.
I don't know. But anyway, we'll come back to Quinn in a bit.
All right. Well, Lisa asked Chelsea if she's the target this week. Oh, no. You're not the target.
Yeah, Chelsea's like, I'd be fine with Kenny or Angela going. Yeah, Lisa is 100% Chelsea's number one target this week.
How is it possible that you are so unaware?
She's very unself-aware. She
How
also had her dirty feet up on the counter in the storage room.
That was so disgusting. I mean, so did Chelsea.
Yeah, but Chelsea was wearing shoes, which is almost better. If you had
Is
seen...
it?
Okay, they kept doing close-ups on the feeds of Lisa's feet, and they were disgusting.
I was upset when she went up to the HOH room and put her dirty, stinky black feet on Chelsea's bed.
Well, that was this on the counters. Wash those feet! All right, maybe wear some socks or shoes or something.
My mother would never let me put my feet up on the bed if they were looking like that.
No. No.
Said, you wash those feet before you go to bed.
Ugh, yeah, it's too much. But anyway, Lisa's like, okay, cool, I'm not the target, so sounds good.
All right, well, we have the Core Alliance, which is, like you said before, Chelsea, Cedric, and Cam.
Right. So they were just, like, hanging out with T-Core one night outside, or afternoon, whatever, afternoon, I guess. And they were talking about how, oh, you know, we should look out for each other, we should work together.
That sounds like an alliance to me.
I mean, sort of. They never really, like, solidified it.
That sounds like a workaround. We're the queens of workarounds.
Well, that was what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then Angela sees them talking outside, and she's like, ooh, what's this?
And she grabs Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And
now this started a lot of the drama
yes,
for this week.
This is still very unclear what exactly was going on here, because at this point I feel like Angela is such a mess that you're never going to get a straight answer out of her.
Right. So her intention with going to Quinn was to be like, hey, look at that group. I think we should work with them. That's what she's claiming.
I did not get that.
I also did not get that from what she said.
She took Quinn over to the window and said...
Or she said, go look.
She said, that's the group.
Now... How are you
That's
not
it.
going to give a little more of an explanation than just that's the group? I don't know if there was a conversation prior to this that would have given him the context of, I think that's the group we should work with. Because that's not the vibe that Quinn was getting.
No.
So Quinn was like, she's telling me to look at 4 black house guests hanging out and, like, saying that they're working together. So he took that as, okay, first of all, she's assuming they're in alliance. And second, she's saying we need to watch out for them. So Quinn was like, oh, hell no, because he's really close to T-Core. So Quinn ends up telling T-Core what happened.
Yeah. He told her that Angela was looking at you guys and told me that's the group.
Now, given the information, T-Core felt very uncomfortable. I don't blame her. I mean, that's probably not a good feeling. First of all, just on a game level, prior to this, Angela had said to basically everybody in that group, like, I want to look out for you guys. I think you're great. So the fact that she is, like, pointing out that they might be working together, T-Core's like, what the hell? You said you were going to look out for us. Why are you doing this? So then... Which, honestly, though, hearing that makes it make a little more sense that Angela was actually saying she wanted to work with them. Going with that, you know what I mean? Because she had said before, like, I like all of them and T-Core. You know?
Possibly, but we didn't get that other conversation.
We did not. So then, just on a human level, T-Core was like, are you implying that we're all working together because we're all black? But, like, she did admit in her diary room, like, yeah, we weren't kind of talking about that. So...
I mean, Angela wasn't wrong in assuming that they were working together.
I don't think that race was involved in this. Do I think that Angela was saying that group was working together? Yes. But I don't think she was implying it was, like, a cookout alliance.
Right.
It did not feel the same way as like the Kyle situation
Right.
a few seasons ago. It did not feel like that. Mm-hmm. But I could see, given the information that T-Core had, why she would be upset about it. So then, put a pin in that, right? Because we're going to come back to that. So, they have the POV pics.
Right. So, we have Lisa, Angela, and
I'm sorry.
Kenny.
T-Core also tells Cedric about it.
Oh, right. Right before the pics, she tells Cedric. And Cedric's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
We need to get rid of Angela.
Because again, you know, it kind of turns into a game of telephone. The one phrase that keeps making it through is, that's the group. But, like, nobody has the context of what she meant by that. I mean, Quinn didn't even have the context.
This is like texting without emojis.
It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah. All right, so now it's time to pick players for the veto. We have the 3 nominees, Lisa, Angela, and Kenny. What do you got in the bag, Chelsea?
Same 2 chips from last week. It's Brooklyn and it's Joseph.
Oh, wow.
That's so weird. They both played last week and they're both playing again.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I mean, it's the same entire lineup except we have Chelsea in instead of Chemo. Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Very strange.
All right. Well, also Chelsea is playing.
Right. Yeah. Chelsea, the HOH, is playing.
Because the HOH plays in America, in the U.S. of A.
Right. So we got some drama to get to. So they went right into this POV competition after the picks.
They were all dressed up like nerds with the SpongeBob plaid pants on. They got the suspenders. They got the button-downs.
The
they
little
got
hats.
the hat with the propellers, which Joseph has been wearing for days now.
He really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He must be a twit.
Oh, God.
And, yeah, they're going into the computer lab. This looks like it was in the alternate universe there.
I think it was, because I feel like the backyard was not closed off leading up to this.
No. So this was in that off-site competition space where they have the AI competition as well. AI arena.
Ooh.
So they're in a computer lab, and they have a bunch of 1s and 0s, which are circles.
These, like, plates, and then these circles with the middle cut out.
I don't know how they
Discs.
get a 1 out of a plate.
I don't know. It's a good question.
So they have to build a code tower to block the laser beam to win.
Okay.
So they have to build it.
You gotta stack your stuff.
Yeah, but they didn't show them how to do it.
Right.
So if anybody had seen the Brady Bunch when they had the family building the House of Cards, they would have won this.
Marsha, your bracelet.
Yeah. So of course Kenny would know how to do this because he's old as hell, and he of course has seen the Brady Bunch. We all have. Even you have.
Oh yeah, I used to watch a ton of Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.
Of course. And TV Land.
That's right.
Yeah, so I loved the, like, frosted look of the pieces. I couldn't get enough of that. And then the sound of the pieces, too, is just very aesthetically pleasing.
So the optimal way to build it was to take your 3 circles per level and make, like, a little triangle, because everybody knows triangle is the most stable shape.
That's
Thank
exactly
you, architecture
what
school.
I thought when I saw what this was, because I remember you saying that when I was a kid, and it stuck with me this whole entire time. And I was like, my mom always said the triangle is the most stable shape.
That's why a grand
You gotta make a
piano
triangle.
is on 3 legs instead of 4, because it is the most stable.
Illuminati confirmed.
Exactly. Remember that. Just like she did for like the last 30-something years.
Isn't that so funny?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So,
then you put the plate.
Right.
Then you put another triangle.
Continue it, and then the pieces get smaller. There were different size pieces, so.
But what were these knuckleheads doing? They had 3 circles parallel to each other, and then we're trying to put a plate on top of it.
Yeah.
Then we had some idiots that were...
Well, not idiots.
Just putting 1 circle and then a plate on top of that, and then trying to build on that. No common sense in this
I don't
group.
think we had any engineers in there.
No common sense. You're not an engineer. You wouldn't have done that.
No.
What the hell?
Yeah, so, Kenny won the veto. But, okay, it was annoying because Kenny, like, every single day is talking about how he wants to go home and he wants them to vote him out. And it's just so annoying that he then goes and wins the competition.
Kenny!
He was even complaining since the veto win that he wants to go.
Yeah.
So, it's a little irritating, I have to be honest here.
All right.
Anyway, moving on.
The game of telephone continues. Bring, bring. Cedric calling for Chelsea.
Yeah. Now I feel like we're in Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh. He's in love with her. She's in love with him.
Right. But this is not a fun conversation.
Oh.
Cedric lets Chelsea know what Angela said. That's the group. And she was like, whoa, 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 whoa. She's trying to call us out for working together.
I mean, you are.
So.
All right, so Chelsea and Angela have a meeting in the HOH room. And Chelsea said, I heard you said we're the group.
And Angela's like, Quinn told you? And Chelsea's like, no. Because it wasn't Quinn. But
no.
Angela's like, oh, Quinn betrayed me. She didn't really explain herself.
I only told Quinn.
Yeah, from what we saw, she did not really explain herself here. She was more just, like, infuriated with Quinn.
Yeah.
So she went to go find him, and she pulls him aside to talk. And on the way...
I need to take Quinn. Quinn, can I just talk to you outside? And Lisa, wipe that smirk off your stupid face.
Ah! That was a lot. You knew it was about to pop off when she said that to Lisa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So angry mom takes Quinn to the timeout room.
I'm surprised she didn't drag him by his ear or something.
I know.
And she's like, what did you tell Chelsea?
I didn't tell Chelsea anything.
Well, who did you tell?
I told T-Core.
Okay, and T-Core's like listening.
Check in with you.
T-Core's listening at the door while this is all going down.
No, you didn't. If that's what you said, I would be all right with that. But I'm not all right with it.
No, she was all like, just tell me, and I'll be fine with it. No, I won't. It was like watching Gollum and Smeagol together in real time.
It's like watching Mommy Dearest. Her poor kids. I'm sorry. I don't want to bring them into this, but
let's not bring them into it.
No.
We don't know. We don't know what it's like.
We don't know.
But anyway, yeah, so Angela is not happy with Quinn. Let's be honest here. Quinn knew that by telling this to T-Core, he was going to be stirring some stuff up. He admitted it in his diary room session. I think it's a little bit like knowing the implications.
Yeah.
Because I think Quinn knew what it looked like. I don't think that Angela was making this like a race thing.
I don't think so either.
But it could definitely be spun that way when you don't have all the info. I don't know. But anyway, Angela's going off on Quinn. T-Core comes in and she's like, can you just like explain to me what's going on here?
And that's when the feed...
Right. We didn't get to see after that.
But now we finally saw it.
But now we saw it.
And she said, I was just saying that you guys are like so wonderful and
I want to work with you. And then T-Core, T-Core's asking, well, what did Quinn do? Like, why are you upset with him? What did he do? And Angela's like, Quinn broke my heart. Which is just so dramatic.
Oh my God, stop.
It's a bit over the top. So then
Stop.
T-Core is trying to explain to Angela why it's making her feel uncomfortable.
And Angela doesn't want to hear it.
Okay, this I did not like. I did not like the way that Angela was cutting her off when she was trying to explain
No, don't say that. Don't say it. Don't.
I'm not racist! Yeah,
Yeah.
she just, like, immediately jumps there. Like, let T-Core explain why she feels the way she feels. But Angela starts freaking out. She's like, oh my God, I can't do this. Like, what's going on? So then Angela is, like, crying and running around the house. She goes over to Cedric. She's like, Cedric, I'm not racist.
And she's like...
Yeah, and he's like, I know, it's okay.
Don't ever call me that. I'm not a racist. I love you.
I don't think she is,
No.
but, like...
No, but, like, please.
It's a lot. She kind of went into victim mode here.
Yeah.
A lot.
Was she making victim noises?
She was. So then T-Core goes outside. Chelsea's like, what is the vibe? And T-Core's like...
The vibe is not good.
Oh, why is a grown woman, like, crying like this? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
So, while this is all going down,
everybody's just like,
yeah,
not
Tucker's
again.
like, okay, here we go. This is my chance to volunteer to be a pawn and be a hero. He feels pretty good going up against Lisa and Angela. He thinks he's going to beat them in the AI comp, and even if he doesn't, he feels good that he'll have enough votes to stay against them.
Well, he wants Lisa out no matter what.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But unless she wins the AI arena. But.
So Chelsea's like, oh, you're volunteering to be a pawn? Cool. Let's do it.
Yes.
But back to the Angela situation.
Oh my god, she's a mess.
She's like eating the avocado. T-Core and Chemo walk by, and then Angela's like, that was a lot. It was a lot. But
it's yeah.
I do like that she went to T-Core. She apologized about cutting her off when she was trying to explain everything. So at least she kind of made that right. And T-Core was just like so generous and understanding. Like, she really is like my favorite this season.
Yeah.
I love her. So she accepted the apology, and
yeah. But Angela's still a lot. I mean,
yes.
Come on.
She's just ready to explode, like, at the drop of a hat.
Well, Tucker's still on his fact-finding mission. He wants to find out who the other power is.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to sniff it out.
So he's trying to play dumb with Mackenzie.
Well, he was all like, I think I know who has the power.
And I think the power is probably like double votes.
Okay, Mackenzie was sitting in that bathroom like...
She was making some weird-ass faces.
She was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, but then she was like...
He knows, he knows! So he didn't have the power right, but he did know that she probably had one. So... she's like, okay, maybe I should just go tell him so
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah. So she pulls him aside. She tells him. She doesn't tell him exactly what the power does, but it was kind of hilarious to me because then after Tucker is in the diary room like, oh, she shouldn't have said that. But, like, you were going to go after her no matter what. So
Deny.
So you could keep harassing her about the power? I don't know about that. But anyway...
all right, well, it's time for the veto comp.
Well, now that Tucker knows...
the veto comp, the veto ceremony.
Before we get there, now that Tucker knows, in fact, Mackenzie does have a power...
oh, right.
He goes to Chelsea and he's like, what if you put up Mackenzie as replacement nominee, she has to use her power, and then you put me up after? And Chelsea's like, no. She does not want to do that, because even though it would get rid of the power, Mackenzie's going to stay. And then Mackenzie and Leah are going to be pissed at Chelsea. So she's like, no, I'm not doing that. And I applaud her for standing her ground on that.
Also, though, Chelsea does know what the power does.
Right.
And she probably did not want to unleash America's vote.
Right, because she
on
knows.
Because it's a wild card.
America will be picking the replacement. I think Chelsea also is like, you know what? I built up some trust with Mackenzie and Leah this week. I know what the power is, so there is a chance that if Chelsea's in danger, maybe Mackenzie uses the power on her before it expires.
Correct.
You know?
But would Chelsea refer to herself in the third person like that?
I hope not.
All right. So now it's time for Kenny to use a stupid veto on himself.
It just annoys me.
Veto, meeting, veto, meeting.
Correct. So yeah, he uses the veto on himself, of course, and then Chelsea puts Tucker up in his place.
Oh.
She said, go out there and win that AI comp.
And he's by no means a target.
He's really not, but he kind of, like, should be. I'm sorry, if you have Tucker on the block week 2, you take out Tucker week 2.
So you think that, let's say Lisa saves herself. Angela's gonna go.
Yes.
What if Angela saves herself in the AI arena?
Lisa goes.
Lisa goes. So...
we don't have a ton of gamers in here. Like, there are a few, but they're too scared to, like, make a big move right now and take out Tucker.
In every case, Tucker is safe.
That's what it seems like, yeah. Unless there's some crazy turn of events tonight.
And the only way that Angela will go home short of murder, possibly, is if Lisa wins.
Right.
AI.
I know. Angela can do, like, anything, and still Lisa's the target over her.
Right.
It's pretty wild. They must really be annoyed by Lisa.
I mean, look at it. Look at the situation.
Yeah, well, anyway.
The glitter.
The glitter's a lot.
The You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Is she the annoying orange?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God. All right. Well, let us know your thoughts on this episode in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching.
We'll be back when one of these chuckleheads is cut loose tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, BBAI comp and eviction.
Oh, and you'll be here for the spoiler before that.
Of course. So, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time,
Much
love.